Hi everyone, this is Alyssa Young with Creative Works by Alyssa. I know it's been a while, but I've just life has been lifing, so to speak. So I just wanted to come on real quick tonight and show you some of the things that I have prepared that I am planning on bringing to my pop-up shop. Um, I think it's September 21st through 25th, something like that, at the Amherst Senior Center. And also, any leftovers will be at my craft show. So I just wanted to show you a few things that I'm working on. I'm going to show you probably what the most recent, I worked on these. Some of these I already had, but a few I did uh, sublimate on some. And these are these car coasters. And I did have some of these car coasters left over from my previous shows, but I did work on some. And this one is with HTV, the heat vinyl. And I just used my Cricut Mini for these. Instead of putting them in my heat press, I just used my Cricut Mini and I just sublimated the design. And these are the car coasters. And these are really nice. I have a pair in my car right now. And what I like about the neoprene car coasters is that you can get them all stained up, gooked up with whatever, and all you have to do is take it and run it under like a little soapy water, whether you're going to use hand soap, dish soap, or whatever, and rinse it and then squeeze it out. I usually squeeze mine out real hard and then take like a towel and squeeze it, and then it's good to go. You know, I have them in my car. I also have bigger ones that I have like in my bedroom on my side table, also in the kitchen. I have them, so these are really nice. So this is some of the things. I have more, but I just grabbed a few. I just grabbed whatever I could get my hands on out of the bag that I've worked on. So those I'm taking. And these, now this is Alyssa at Crafting to Cope. She made a video, but nail file holders. Now, in the past, I have made nail file holders, and I always make them, always take them to my show. They sell, you know, I don't have any problem selling them, but I used to make the ones that are like this, where you slip the nail file down into the holder, and you know, you take I think it's a 6x6 piece of paper, you score it a couple of times, then you have the gluing that you have to do here. You have to glue at the bottom. You have to really make sure the bottom is glued. So a lot of times I have to come back 2 or 3 times, and I tape and glue, but I have to come back to make sure that this is glued shut, because if not, you know, it can slip through. But even though this is easy, because it's a 6x6 paper, you're doing like 1, 2, 3, maybe 5, 4 or 5 scores you're doing, and then you're gluing and you're taping and you're gluing and you're taping. To me, it was I think maybe tedious is the word. So Alyssa on Crafting to Cope, she made some nail file holders, and she did hers a little differently, and it was easier. Now, how she made hers, I was going to make mine that way, but I ordered I didn't have any more. I didn't have enough nail files to take to my craft shows and pop-up shop, so I had to order some. But I did mine differently because 2 reasons. One, the nail files that I ordered this time are almost crescent shape, so they were oddly shaped, and then they were a little bit thicker, I believe, than the ones that she was showing on her channel. And also, I thought this was a great, I'm trying to use up things that I have in my craft room to cut down on, you know, I don't want to buy a lot of stuff and add to it. I'm trying to get rid of as much as I can now by using it up. And that way, you know, maybe when I'm done with my craft shows at the beginning of the year in January, I can get the things that I know that I want, I'm going to use, because I'm trying to hone in on what my style is. So I ordered these nail file holders, and nail files, and you can see how they're crescent shaped. So what I did is I just took a piece of paper. I have some paper in my stash that I really wasn't like fond of, but this is like a winter themed paper, and I just cut it in, I think I cut it in strips of 1 3/8 maybe. And then I thought for the top, I said, well, I'll just decorate the top of mine. And then I remembered I had some of these tags that you put on Christmas gifts. Now I always get these at the end of the season because you can get them for like maybe 50 cents a pack or cheaper, and you usually get like maybe 36, 40, or 50 in a pack. And I previously have been using these and making little gift card holders. I use these when I make my gift card holders, but this time I said, you know what, this would be nice on the nail file holder. I said, and that way the person can write a little to and from, the person's name they want to give it to, or a little message. And the only thing I did on the back is here at the bottom, I put, my stamp, Creative Works by Alyssa. But I thought this was a great idea to use up these that I had in my stash, as well as some paper that I had in my stash that I was trying to, make use of. And I think these came out nice. This is another one that I did. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I don't know what this sneezing is about. Oh, I hope I'm not getting sick again. Ugh, probably just my sinuses. But so I thought these really came out really nice, and I'm making use of what I have. Now this is funny because I thought this paper, I almost didn't use it because I thought, well, this is more Easter colors. But I have some things that are oh, excuse me. I don't know what's going on. I have some things that are Christmas themed that actually have these exact colors. So I said, well, why not? And again, I just, I put this in here, and I did attach the little tag at the top, and I think these came out really nice. So I'm really pleased. And thanks to Alyssa at Crafting the Cope, she gave me the design, the idea, and I just went with hers. But then I said to myself, you know what? I said, I got to start working smarter, not harder. And although I liked the other design and I was selling them, but it really, this one really took more time to make. And right now, because I have a couple of craft shows back to back to back, I can't spend a lot of time. I have to kind of go through and try and pack as much as I can, because I don't know how well I will do at the pop-up shop. But let's say if I do well, then I'm going to only have a couple of weeks before my next craft show. And then after that craft show, depending on whether or not I take a show in November, I may only have a couple of weeks until the craft show. After that, then I have my big craft show in December, and then I'm back at the pop-up shop in December. So I really have to have a lot of stuff to kind of carry me through. Now, do I think a lot of my Christmas stuff will go in September in the pop-up shop? I don't think a lot of people are buying now for Christmas, but I am going to take it because you never know. These are some more of the nail file holders and the designs. And what I am doing is from this is this really gave me the idea. I have some fall nail files, and with my fall nail files, I was going to do them the way that Alyssa did hers in Crafting the Cope, but then I got this was just so simple and easy. I said, no, I'm just going to keep it simple. So I'm really glad she made that video, because it really got me to thinking. And with these, I haven't decorated the top of these yet, but with these, I have some scrap pieces of plain cardstock, and I'm going to make like a card like this. And I'm going to put on the front of the fall ones, I'm going to use my, this is just an old body scrub container that I use, and I have my little puffy stickers in, and I'm going to use that to decorate the outside of my fall ones for my nail files for fall. So that's what I'm going to do with those. I just haven't decorated the fall ones as yet, but that's kind of what I am working on now. I might work on that sometime this evening or definitely tomorrow, because I want to get everything packaged and priced. So I'm trying to price everything as I go along so I don't have to go back and do a lot of pricing. Also, another thing that I have now, this kind of came to me. It was almost I'm not even sure I don't know what I was looking at. It might have been something on Pinterest, but this I thought came out really, really nice. And I made they're kind of flat, but sour cream pouches. I did this with a 6x6 piece of paper, and I crinkled the bottom. And this is using that paper from Decorate Your Life, the Honeybees and Summer Breeze. And then at the top, I did not glue the top at all. I just brought the top together, and then I cut a doily in half. And I put a doily across it. I punched the 2 holes, a little string, and embellishment right across the top. And inside of this, I have 6 Starburst candy chews. So I think these came out nice. And what I plan to do, at first I was going to just leave them like that, but I think I am going to package each of them up in a bag, just to kind of protect the paper and everything, with people handling them. I like to package up as much stuff as I can. But this is also that Honeybees and Summer Breeze paper from Decorate Your Life. But I thought these came out really nice, crinkling the edge and everything. And I am, like I said, I am going to package all of these up, and I have like a bunch of 6x6 paper. So and I didn't want to do a whole lot of this year I'm trying to kind of cutting back on a lot of the treats and the chocolates, especially with chocolate, the price that it has like tripled almost. I thought about getting Hershey Kisses for this, but I said I already have 2 things that I have Hershey Kisses in, and I didn't want to really invest the money in any more Hershey Kisses. So then I said, you know what? I said the Starburst Fruit Chews, they were, a good price. The container was kind of big, and I said I have 6 of them in the pouch, which I thought was, that's a good amount, and I'm only selling each pouch for 75 cents. So, I think it's, a good deal. We'll see how that goes, but I'm pretty pleased about that. I think that'll go fine. And then the other thing I have is I sold out of these last year. I made a bunch of lotion holders to hold, it holds the Curel hand lotion. I think I have one here on my desk here. Yeah, it holds this Curel hand lotion. I couldn't believe how many people said this is the only brand they use. They like it because it's no scent to it, and it's really good lotion. So as soon as this went on sale, again on Amazon, I did set a price alert when it got down to the lowest price. As soon as it went there, I went and I bought up a box of this, and that's what I have inside of each one of these. And each one of them I decorated a little bit differently. On this one, I have this little fish. I think this is just so cute, so cute, because I wanted, like I said, I do try to make sure I have something that can be both men and women. Some women like to fish, some men like to fish. So I just thought, and a person in one of my classes that I take at the senior center, she gave me a whole bag of these little fishes, and I do have something else I'm going to do with them, but she gave me so many, so I said I wanted to try and use them in some of my crafting things. So I do have those. On other ones, I have other charms. This one I have this hockey charm on it, and these are just $2 a piece that I'm selling them. This one I have, it says Fearless on it, but each one of them has a tube of the Curel hand lotion. So I think I will still do good with these. Like I said, I did really well with them last year, and people were buying them like crazy. Now last year I did have the nutcrackers on all of them, but I had scented, and I had some lotion that was scented. Matter of fact, this is what I had last year. I had some that contained the nutcracker scented lotion, and then I had some that just had the Corelle hand lotion in it. But by far the Corelle went way before, I came home with not a whole lot of the scented nutcrackers one, but I want to say probably I came home with maybe, I want to say maybe 10. But I had, oh gosh, I must have had like 60 lotions. So, but I came home like, I think with maybe 10 of the nutcrackers. But this year I just went with the Corelle, and I have these nutcracker ornaments. Whatever I have in my stash, that's what I'm using to try and get rid of things that I have in my stash, and which is really working out well. So I really haven't I want to say most of the things that I have purchased recently have really been not anything that I really needed per se, but has been things to just, like, oh, I could have waited for the nail files, but I said, no, let me get them now so I don't have to, I hate waiting till the last minute. And then the only other thing is that I have completed, and I have packaged and priced and ready to put in my tote, is the composition books. I did some more of these up, and I probably have about maybe, I think I have about 10 or 15 more of these to do. These seem to go pretty well. I'm going to make sure I have a lot of them with the dogs and cats on them, because people do love their pets. And and I think these will go well. So I am trying to make sure I have everything set for my pop-up shop. It's just it's like life be life, and sometimes it's like, oh my goodness, I can't. Like I hadn't been doing any crafting at all this week. I hadn't been able to, because I just had so much going on. I haven't been feeling well. My daughter hasn't been feeling well. Had to go to the hospital. It was just the whole thing. And so now I wasn't able to do anything until maybe Friday night. And the only thing I did Friday night is I continued to work on the I had already had all the paper cut out for the sour cream packets, and the only thing I did Friday night is I glued them together. And no, I think I did that Thursday night. I had them all cut out, and I glued them together Thursday night. Friday I just put the candy in all of them, and then today all I did was I put the I brought it together, put the ribbon and the decoration, hot glued that, and that's what I did today. So I just that's all I have for right now. So I am working on a few other things. Hopefully tomorrow I can get some more things done, but I'm trying to get ahead of the game, because it looks like, you never know what's going to happen, but it just looks, I just want to be, just in case, I get sick again or somebody gets sick again, I want to make sure I'm kind of ahead of the game and doing what I need to do. So while I'm feeling well and everything is okay, I'm trying to do as much as I can. So tonight I probably will package up all the rest of these tonight, price them and package them up. I'm going to price all of my nail file holders tonight. All of the Christmas ones that I have the tags on, I'm going to price those, because I don't think I have the prices on all of them. And I think I may do something else, because I have to be productive, just because I wasn't able to do anything Monday through Wednesdays. I didn't do anything, so that kind of set me back. So anyway, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to listen to my ramblings on about what I've been up to and what I'm taking to my craft show. And I will be making another video about more continuing things I am taking to my pop-up shop slash craft show. I will be making another video. My next, I want to say probably my videos from now until September will be about things that I am making for my pop-up shop and for my craft shows. And so I hope you enjoyed those. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to look at what I'm up to. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. And also I want to say that I do plan to, as I said in the prior video, I at first was trying to wait till I reached 500 subscribers before I did a giveaway, but I have moved that timeline up, and I'm at almost 140 subscribers right now, which I really do appreciate. So I think what I'm going to do is, whatever the number of subscribers I have at the end of August, I am going to do the pull for the giveaway. I did have one person subscribe. Yes, I think it was yesterday. It might have been Thursday or Friday, and they did go look at that giveaway video, and they hashtagged with the giveaway. So I do have to reply to them so that they know that I did see them and I added their name to the giveaway list. So I will be working on that. So I want to thank everybody so much, and please like and subscribe. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.